What's up? I don't normally talk on here, but I thought I'd give it a try. This is a day in a life as me trying to be a full-time writer. I'm currently working on my debut novel. We are, as of today, 15,600 words in. I have been playing around with the idea now for a few months. I thought of part of the premise back when I was in middle school, and then I forgot it and came back. Been thinking about it for a few months, and then about a week ago, I finally hit my stride in writing. Yeah, this is a day in a life. This morning, I woke up, I just sat in front of my computer, cranked out about 1,000 words, and I'm starting to feel a little bit of a slump, a little tired, a little hungry. So I think what I'm gonna do is have a little snack and go get some exercise in to wake my brain back up and hopefully get on a better writing spree for this afternoon. Don't know me, I was working at like a legal AI job up until January. I finally just had enough. It was one of those startups that really just people were leaving and they didn't want to backfill, and they were like, oh, that's fine, you can just take on more work, take on more work, take on more work. It's really conducive to a healthy environment, as you can imagine. I just quit in January. I couldn't do it anymore. I felt like I was overloaded. I had so much on my plate. And one of the reasons that I had the confidence to do it, apart from, a very encouraging boyfriend who was tired of seeing me like drowning, was because in December, I did a writing challenge with my friends, and I actually finished something for the first time creatively in like so long. That was just such a big moment for me. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do something creative. I'm gonna do something creative. I'm gonna have fun with it. And we're just gonna take a few beats. And for a while, I was like, it'll be YouTube, Like I'll get into YouTube so I can document my journey. Because, these days, if I write a book, there's all this marketing and things that you have to do. Publishers wanna see, oh, can you get an audience behind you? And I was just like, yeah, cool, we'll just start doing YouTube. It's really fun. However, I wasn't doing any writing because I was focused on YouTube. If you can tell, I don't know, I've got like 60 subscribers, so maybe you guys can't tell. I haven't posted in like 2 weeks or so. I haven't posted, and I've just kind of been writing. I found a writing contest that's offering like $50,000 for your first 5,000 words. Do I think I'm gonna get it? Probably not. Am I still trying really hard? Yes, I'm gonna try really hard for it. I buckled down and I've just been writing. The things that I found helpful is like anytime that I hit like a bump in the road, or like I've just got like this brain rot, or I want to like go on my phone or do something like that. Every time I get like that, I found that just changing location, changing position, doing a little bit of exercise, any of that really helps me to get that next kind of scene written. I feel like I'm in these like 1,000-word sprints, so it's like, cool, I read a chapter and then I'm done. My brain crashes out and I have no idea what's gonna happen next. And so it's almost like I need to take a short break and then come back to it, read it again. And then it's like, oh, of course that's what happens next. Before we go, let's do a quick fit check. Looking great today. My transition glasses are transitioning. Oh yeah. I'm cool. I'm not feeling it fully inspired yet, so I'm gonna keep writing. We're gonna keep going. The weather is absolutely amazing today. It is peak cherry blossom season, if you can't tell. So let me tell you a little bit about my book. It is a surprise dystopian young adult, might be pushing into adult or older young adult, area, just because it does have some older topics. But honestly, whenever I was younger, I read a lot funkier of dystopian stuff. Anyway, this book focuses on Lou, who is just your average girl. No, it's a future where humans live in zoos for aliens, and really the only value we provide to society is to perform. So how many viewers do you have, how well you're doing with streams, so on and so forth. That's where your money, your value in society comes from. So the story follows Lou, who is a girl who lives in the Appa 19 zoo district. These zoos, they are snapshots, point in time of human society. She's in Take Me Home Country Road, West Virginia, the Appalachian Mountain region, early 1900s. So while her society is kind of preserved, it's like a bastardization. These aliens have never been there. They're just like throwing it together and they're like, cool, humans are in here, you guys just play and we're gonna watch. So she's in the Appa 19 district. Funky stuff going on. Her father has an accident while he's filming for his channel. He's kind of like the breadwinner of the family. Ultimately, Lou has to enter into this competition to basically gain influence and money to save her father. I know, we've heard it before, but here's where it's kind of different. This game is actually, it's kind of like your dating reality shows. If a man was born an odd year on his 20th birthday, he gets to be in charge of kind of like selecting between 5 viable mates. And if it's an even year, women who are born in even years who turn 20 have the chance to participate where they're the ones making all of the decisions. Lou, conveniently, it's her 20th birthday, so she's the one that has to step up. No one else in her family can. She's the only one eligible. And so she goes to enter this competition. It's really fun, pretty gay, and it talks about a lot of topics. Who are we when we're performing? When does that line begin to blur? Why do viewers often crave cruelty instead of heroism? What happens to gay women in a future where our bodies are controlled? When we're told that we have to produce children, what does that look like? What are the bonds of love? What are the bonds of family? Which one wins out in the end? So it's a lot of fun topics. There are trials, there's games. Our main character, Lou, she gets told that she needs to try to be cruel, and she's just out trying really hard just to get the viewers that she needs so that she can say papa. That's the book in a nutshell. Right now we finished day 1, so Lou has showed up. She has gone through the ceremony. She's found out that she's genetically inferior because of her PCOS, and now she has to compete in additional games to prove that she has value outside of her genetic makeup. So we did it, gang. We are at Gravelly Point. I think this is the emptiest I've ever seen it. But like, I think that's the Washington Monument in the back. Imagine it, it's there. It's there, we're here. We just did, let's see it, 6.7 miles in 40 minutes. Now, you might think that's not very impressive. Okay, but I got out there, got out there. We are at 70 degrees. Oh, lovely, 70. We are going to write. I'm hoping to hit another chapter here. Then let's see what happens. Do I continue to DC? Do I give up? And nothing gets you going like huffing toxic gas. I mean, my creative juices are flowing. I don't know about you. Mine are flowing. Let's get after it. facing a dilemma. Where I left off in the story before my bike ride, it was nighttime, Lou went to bed, whatever. She woke up the next day, she's gotta eat breakfast. We're in Appalachia, early 1900s. To me, obviously, she's gonna order liver mush. And I know those of you who are not from the South, from Appalachia, you might be like, the fuck is liver mush? Because, you know, we break down the name liver and mush, it sounds like the most unappealing thing you've ever heard of. But in reality, it's like fucking good. You fry it and it's like sweet. You eat it for breakfast. Well, I eat it for breakfast. My mom likes to eat it for lunch with like mustard on it. I think that's wrong. I enjoy like a liver mush biscuit, maybe even a little jelly on there, really lean into the sweet, a salty biscuit. Issue is now I'm like really fucking hungry and I want liver mush, and there's no way I can find anyone near DC that serves liver mush. But now I'm hungry. And I've only written 389 words. We are not ready to pause for a meal. What we're gonna do, so I've got 20 minutes until 1 p.m. We're either gonna hit 1,000 words or we're gonna stop at 1 p.m., whichever one happens first. And we're gonna continue into DC. Maybe find a little bite to eat, see some cherry blossoms, and another place to stop and try again. Unfortunately, the weather's just so good that my mind wants to take a nap. Part of me wishes I brought my Kobo so I could just be like reading in this weather, but I need to gotta stay focused. Able to write 813 words, not quite 1,000, but it's better than I thought it was gonna be. As far as quality of what I've just written, really up in the air. I think I'm enjoying the weather too much, so it might be a little silly, but that's something that I can come back to later. What matters, we got words on the page, we're making progress, things are happening, liver mush was eaten. Now I have to decide whether or not I'm going to go into DC to find lunch or go to Shirlington nearby. I know in Shirlington there's like a taco place where they've got like patio seating where I can lock up the bike. That might be what I'm doing, but I'm also starting to feel some period cramps, so this day might not be going as we hope. We'll see. banh mi sandwich put me in such a bad mood that I'm actually going to go home. Part of it's on me, right? Pork belly banh mi, not the traditional way to eat it, but I've had good ones before, so I was like, oh, maybe it'll be good. It wasn't. And I don't know if you noticed, there's like almost no vegetables on it. I think my body really wanted vegetables, and I didn't fully realize that until I bit in, and I was like, oh, where's my cucumber? Where's my carrot? I want more of it. Yeah, now I'm just really pissed off. I'm in a bad mood. You know, I was already fighting my period, so we're going to probably start the 6.5 mile journey back home and hope it was just as easy going back as it was coming here. Hi. So earlier, crashed out, I think, completely validly at that awful banh mi, and now I am back home. It's nighttime, had my shower. I was gonna try to get some afternoon work in, but I forgot how long it's been since I've been in the sun. So even like that little bit that we were out there at Gravelly Point got completely dry, and so I took a shower. I took a nap, made dinner, played some video games, and here we are. So for the day, I'm currently clocking in at about 1,800 words. So the goal, I think my goal for today is to try to hit 2,500. So we're gonna have a quick writing sesh, try to knock out 700 or so words, which would probably look like the end of this chapter, and then go to bed. Alright, it's just past 10. I've done even better than what my goal was for today. I set the goal of 2,500. I am stopping at 2,900 words for the day. Things are finally starting to click into place. One of the downfalls of a pantser is that in between you do need to pause and figure out what's going on, where the story is. But when it's a, character-driven novel, they kind of show you the way, and we figured it out. So that's it. That's me, and good night. If you like this type of video, please like and subscribe, and I'll do more, writing related, day in the life type videos and let you into the little world of my novel. All right, bye.